Fancy some tea? Let me steal a moment of your time to introduce you to the newly launched Tea Lounge on YoungHotelier.com. Not everyone is a tea connoisseur, but I'm sure you'll enjoy the interaction and the fun that this tool embodies. The Tea Lounge is an exclusive hospitality discussion forum. Who can use it? Absolutely anyone. You don't have to be a hotelier. Just arrive with an open mind by simply going online to YoungHotelier.com and clicking on the Tea Lounge tab at the very top of the screen. Alternatively, you can go to www.younghotelier.com/lounge. For guests, you can view all of the discussions that are ongoing within the forum, but sadly, you will not be able to leave any comments or feedback. If you'd like to contribute and interact with other members, then you can simply sign up as a registered member. To sign up, which is so easy, click on the register at the top right-hand corner. Agree to the terms. So you arrive to the registration page and simply type your username, what you would like to be called at the Tea Lounge. We're going to call ourselves Tinker. Enter an email address, confirm that, and enter a password that you will use in future to access your profile. Finally, choose your language time zone. Fill in your first and last name details, the alumni which you attended, and your current hotel company and position at that company. Finally, enter the confirmation of registration. Do note that this is case sensitive, so just take care. Submit your details. And you have been registered. And you'll receive an email to let you know that you've registered on the Tea Lounge. Once your account has been activated, a second email will arrive to that same address to let you know it's time to log on and have some tea. Again, in the top right-hand corner, you have the opportunity to log in. My real name in here is, in fact, Caffeine Addict. Enter your password. And welcome. So now that you've arrived at the Tea Lounge, you should update your profile. Take advantage of looking good in here. If you go to the user control panel in the top left-hand corner, this is like your personal remote control, where you can have an overview of your account, edit your profile details, and get time to show off, click on your board preferences, and send private messages where the fun begins. So now to the fun part, sending private messages. Click on the tab that reads private messages, and then you can go to find a member. The pop-up screen will allow you to arrive to a search tool to find that particular member, or alternatively, you can view all of the registered members now online. Let's send a message to Lisa. Select Lisa and go to the very end of the members list. Select Marked. We're going to add Lisa. So Lisa has now been added here to send our private message. Enter the subject of the message. And then go ahead and enter your private message. Once the message is composed, scroll down to the end of the screen, preview your message if you wish. And then finally, again at the end of the screen, submit the message. So now you continue to have a private conversation. To update your profile, again, go to the user control panel and click on the profile tab. So finally, let me steal a minute of your time to help you learn how to navigate this tool. At any point, you can hit on the YoungHotelier.com logo in the top left-hand corner, and it'll help you return to the main page. Announcements. This is simply for the administrators here on the website. Questions and answers. I'm sure you've had a couple of questions where you've asked yourself, I just can't put my finger on the answer. Remember, here we are trying to share our advice and best practices. Young simply reminds us that it is young at heart. However, you're very likely to encounter someone in here who has a little more experience than you. and hence can be afforded possibly some better solutions and outcomes. Experiences in all walks of life, that's something that's acquired with the passing of time, and each of us in this industry learns something new on a daily basis. People, after all, that's what it's all about. It's what pulled us out of bed every morning for how many years in the past, and probably will continue to do so in the future. Talk to those people who share this passion and drive. It may even help you learn a little bit more about yourself as you meet those who mirror your life choices and sacrifice in the hospitality industry. Getting started in the industry, hotel management and hospitality related education, career choices and paths, schools, universities, places and jobs with your very own startup kit. Hotel Jobs, a place to post all of your hospitality, tourism and travel leads. Young Hotelier Idea Board, dedicated to the creative side of your brain. Innovative ideas, fresh outlooks, and a continuous effort for improvement is what rules here. Website support and suggestions, just in case you have any feedback that you'd like to share with us. And finally, one of my favorite, Espresso, double shot to go. This is where you need to burn off that excess caffeine that you've taken in during your day. This forum hosts everything that you just cannot find a place for in the others, whether it be poetry, something funny you'd like to share, a dose of inspiration, no matter how wacky or wild it may be. So the second half of the forum is dedicated to the specific industry departments, but again, aimed at serving the same purpose, to share your experiences and knowledge with others, and to help them avoiding the mistakes that you've made in the past. And remember, you don't need to be in a hotel to make use of these good tools, possibly in a restaurant, a cafe, an airline, and have some feedback that you'd like to post in here. It's subdivided into the following categories: food and beverage, rooms division, sales and marketing, human resources, finance, and health and recreation. Final word, forum etiquette, the do's and don'ts while you're online with Young Hoteliers. Search or browse. In the top right hand corner of the screen, you can search before posting new items. Further to searching, make sure that you post in the right form. Let's take, for example, website supports and suggestions. When you click in to post something, at the very top you're going to have an announcement, or a new word for you is sticky. Make sure that you read this, because it's like the rules and guidelines or instructions before you go and post a new topic. Okay, so let's post an item into the tea lounge. Let's click on the people. So firstly, we can search to see if there's something in particular that we're looking to post our views on. If we found that, let's take the intro, for example. We can go in and see the different messages that have been entered here and post a reply to the individuals that have posted these messages. So posting a new topic, make sure that you keep the subject descriptive so that the readers will have an idea of the content of the article. Enter the subject title here, your message, whatever it is that you want to post online here, and then finally submit at the end of the screen. If you're sharing a lot of information, then possibly draft it in a Word or notebook document. Cut and copy and then paste it into the forum. Needless to say, we're looking for talent in our tea lounge. No talent that we know uses offensive means to get their point across. No disclosing of confidential or private company material in here either. We want to hear what you have to say. Finally, frequently asked questions. At the top right-hand corner of the screen, you'll find the FAQs. Very useful, almost as useful as this informative video that you've just watched. And remember, you can always email us, team@younghotelier.com. The Tea Lounge. Fun, even blonde-proof, interactive, and ensured to perk your day. While we all have brand loyalties, our personal loyalties should lie with each other to share and to serve. How do you drink yours? Sipping, slurping, choking.